Alexander the Great, the man who conquered the known world in 356 BC. In the kingdom of Macedon, a child was born who would change the course of history. His name was Alexander the Great. From the beginning, legends surrounded his birth. His mother believed he was destined for greatness. His father, King Philip II, ruled a rising military power. Alexander was taught not only to fight, but to rule. He studied philosophy under Aristotle, learning ideas about honor, leadership, and destiny. From a young age, Alexander believed he was meant for something extraordinary. Alexander grew up among soldiers. He learned discipline, strategy, and courage early. At just 16, he commanded troops in battle. At 18, he fought beside his father in decisive victory. When Philip II was assassinated, Alexander was only 20 years old. Many believed the kingdom would collapse. Instead, Alexander acted without hesitation. He crushed revolts, eliminated rivals, and secured the throne. By 20, he was king, and already planning far beyond Alexander inherited more than a crown. He inherited a bold ambition to conquer the Persian Empire, the largest empire the world had ever known. Most believed this was impossible. Persia had more soldiers, more wealth, and centuries of dominance. Alexander crossed into Asia with a relatively small army. What he lacked in numbers, he made up for with speed, discipline, and genius. From the start, his tactics stunned his enemies. He attacked faster, moved deeper, and struck harder than anyone expected. Battle after battle, Alexander defeated Persian forces. He faced armies many times larger than his own, and won. He did not fight like other kings. He led from the front, charging into combat alongside his soldiers. Cities fell. Treasuries were captured. The Persian king fled again and again. Eventually, the Persian Empire collapsed. What had ruled the ancient world for centuries was gone, replaced by one man. Alexander was no longer just a king. He was a conqueror without equal. Alexander did not stop. He pushed east into Egypt, where he was welcomed as a liberator. He founded cities, many named after himself, spreading Greek culture across vast lands. He crossed deserts, mountains, and rivers no army had crossed before. His ambition was no longer just conquest. Alexander believed he was uniting the world. He adopted local customs, respected foreign gods, and encouraged cultural fusion. To some, he was a visionary. To others, a ruler losing touch with reality. Alexander marched into India, reaching the edge of what Greeks considered the known world. His army was exhausted. Years of war had taken their toll. For the first time, his soldiers refused to continue. Alexander argued. He demanded, but eventually, he accepted reality. The army turned back. For the first time, Alexander did not get what he wanted. Power changed Alexander. He became more distant, more suspicious, more absolute. Friends were executed. Trusts eroded. The conqueror, who once fought beside his men, now ruled from above them. Some believed the weight of empire was breaking him. Others believed he was becoming what he had always feared, a tyrant. In 323 BCE, in the city of Babylon, Alexander fell ill. He was only 32 years old. Within days, the man who had conquered the known world was dead. No clear heir, no succession plan, no instructions for the empire he built. When asked who should rule, legend says he answered, "To the strongest." Without Alexander, the empire fractured. His generals fought one another. The empire split into rival kingdoms. What Alexander built in a lifetime collapsed in a generation, yet his influence remained. Greek culture spread across continents. Ideas, trade, and knowledge flowed between East and West. The world was permanently changed. Alexander lived briefly, but left an immortal legacy. He redefined leadership. He reshaped warfare. He connected civilizations that had never met before. Was a hero, a tyrant, a visionary. History still debates the answer, but one truth remains undeniable: no one before or after conquered so much of the world so fast, at such a young age. Greatness is measured not by how long one lives, but by how deeply one changes the world.